Hello everyone. So, this is going to be a casual stream. I'm just testing my new brushes. So, nothing so serious here. Let me guys know if the sound of this is working. This is a demo for my new IMM brush here. So, I'm trying to develop a new brush I can use for blocking out my characters. So as you can see, this is my IMM head brush, and I made two brushes for the head actually. One is have a lower poly count than the other. Each one has its own use cases. Or if I don't want to dive deeper into making the face, I can use this one here just to get my volumes right, and um I can maybe later use the other one if I want to go again a bit more deep into this character, you know, this character head. So um right now I don't I will use this head because I want to test some edge loop I have here. As you can see, everything is polygrouped here, so I can easily inflate the eyebrows area here to get a feel of his face. He have some wide eyebrows here, so try to replicate that. Let's disable the lines, or let's enable them actually. So he has a wide chin here. His cheekbone is also a bit wide. So this is the cheekbone line here. I added this to my brush, my IMM head brush. I can imagine his nose well, a bit of this shape here. His face is a bit long, so we'll make it a bit long. His mouth area here. See, everything is a bit defined here. The main landmark you'll need. So you won't need any more landmarks than these lines I gave you here. So maybe you can dive deeper into more of the brushes available. His mouth is a bit wide on the concept. Maybe his nose is a bit small here. It has been a while since the last time I go live here on the channel, so I can understand if there's nobody here. So his chin can go a bit more down because his see this separation here? I want to have it for my character, so I'll add a volume here too, maybe. Yeah. This is just an indication for the mouth. It's not the actual mouth shape, of course. His cheekbone also was a bit thin in the concept here. So trying to measure his eyes with his mouth here. I can add his ear now, and I'll use split and mask for that. So this is his ears. So now let's add his neck. Oh, I would want to fix his the rotation of his neck. Let's inflate this. See these lines, these polygroups, guys. It's probably the only IMM on the market to have these landmarks and have these uh, have this poly count. It's very low poly, so you can easily, I mean it, very easily get your shapes right. And once you get all the volumes right, you can sculpt or add any of the details you want with ease. See how easy it is? It's already making a good shape for a character. So if I want to add more volumes here, of course I can. Well, the sternoglydomastoid here. So trying to Not trying to be a bit uh, picky here, nitpicking, you know, because I will add the torso now, and I will adjust the proportions accordingly. So not keep this shape anyway. So again, I will add his torso now. So for his torso, as you can see, again, it has all the polygroups you will want for for your character, basically. See, all your muscles fit almost perfectly. So as you can see here, this is the trapezius. I will just adjust his posture here. This is the clavicle. I'll move it a bit backwards. So it's going to fit with his neck. I can inflate his neck a little bit here so that I have the basically all my muscles in the right place here. I can inflate his chest. Then right now I want to adjust his 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 torso to make it look like the concept. So this here, I'll move this point down as you can see on the concept again. I'm working from the concept now. So this is the end of his chest area. So I can add a bit of a volume here. His muscles, adjusting his muscles and his rib cage. His back is a bit wide, of course. So his face can have a bit of a volume here. I think it's a bit too much here on his for the muscle of his torso. I mean, so can use of a bit more volume here. Hey, thanks. And of course, because he is an orc, so I can imagine he has a an oblique, which is which can be a bit wide obliques here. So, uh, right now to I want to add. So this is going to be his torso. He has nothing special really. So let's add his shoulder. Going to the side view here. Let's just add his shoulder here. Let's press the split unmasked again, adjusting the volumes for his shoulder. Let's use local symmetry here. I want to have this perfect. So right now I'm really thinking of changing the primitive of his of the shoulder for the IMM brush. But let's continue. See where this is going to. Let's add a his upper arm, for example. Yeah, let's add his upper arm. Let's again use split and mask. See again his upper arm. This is the biceps. This is the muscle in between. This is the tricep. All the important landmark basically. Let's inflate it. Scale it down a little bit here. Trying to again trying to adjust the placement for his upper arm. Think the volumes here are a bit low. Let's increase the volume here. Not this much, of course. And I'm trying to keep the silhouette. His biceps is a bit more round, so again going back and forth between those primitives here. Let's add the let's add his forearm now, because I'm basically I want to now I want to see the whole thing. So I want to see the whole thing here. So I definitely want to add his I want to add his forearm now. So for his forearm, again, I have a primitive for this. Of course, it has to be a bit shorter. See, you just want to fit this here by increasing the volumes back and forth and adjusting the rotation. Let's press split and mask here. I don't want this piece. See, this volume just for matching just for matching the bicep. So I don't really want it. I just want to use it as a guide here. So as you can see here, I have all the important landmark again. Want to push it here a bit more. Yeah, maybe like that. See how easy it is? Again, you have all the important landmarks, and I mean it by saying all the important landmarks here. You basically don't want any other landmark on as even either a bony landmark or muscles or creases caused by the muscles here and there. So this is uh, this is his arm. Let's take it a bit further. We'll adjust the volumes here and there a little bit, adjusting the tendon here for the tricep, adjusting the bit of the anatomy landmarks here and there. Yeah, I think this will do. This will do the job here. So let's add another thing. Oh, let's make it more a bit wider. Let's add his hand. So his hand have yeah سامر عامل ايه so his hands has a so basically I split the hands into three pieces: the palm, the thumb, and the fingers. So let's add the hand here. Again, split and mask point. This is his hand. So again, you only want to make it fit here to have the right proportions on the fly. Again, all depend on the concept, of course. But yeah, this is how I made it. So I want to fit the palm into the forearm here and adjust the shape of the forearm accordingly. Then I'll just adjust the volumes here and there for the hand so it fit. Again, maybe it's a bit too low poly for your taste, guys, but yeah, this is the best way to make a character block out. This works for me, so so this is his hands. Let's add his thumb. Again, I have a brush for this. Again, you just want to adjust it, add it in place like this. Maybe scale it down a little bit, as I can see it's a bit huge. Let's let unmask here, making his hand a bit more wide. Again, he has a very huge hand, so maybe we can rotate his thumb a little bit here to make it a bit more relaxed. Yeah, this will do. Again, let's add his fingers. I'll just add one finger here. Again, just add it in place inside his loops here. Make it a bit wider, maybe a bit shorter too. Because it has to be a bit on the same length of his wrist here. So maybe a bit less wide. Then I can duplicate it, scale it up a little bit here, move it down to his place. Oh, I think I duplicated the I forgot to separate the finger. So we're going to have a bit of a duplicates here. Delete hidden. Again here. Let's press split and mask here. Like that, I think. Let's duplicate the finger again. Move it down a little. Scale it down. Again, moving it in place. Maybe his fingers are a bit wide. His hands are is a bit thin also. So I'll adjust the proportions. I can return to his finger. Make it this a bit full. Duplicate this. Scale it down a little bit here. Rotate it a little bit. As you can see, his hand is a bit a bit it's a bit huge, which I can easily fix by using the mask lasso here. Just mask this area and enable the gizmo so that I can scale the hands. So this is the hands. Again, I feel it's a bit wide and a bit strange at the same time. So what I really want to do now is that um I'll just use T-Bow's mesh here. Use the symmetry, of course. I'll just adjust his hand proportions by using a very big brush here. Maybe inflate the wet a little bit here. Scale this down a little bit here. Yeah, just like that. So now I can T-Bow subtool again. Yeah, maybe this will do. Now let's add. Oh, I keep adjusting the proportions here as I feel like the volumes and the too many separations here. I don't like. Again, it's just an experiment for the new primitive anatomy primitive lookout. So IMM Brush, sorry. Let's add his pelvis. Let's split and mask it again. For his pelvis, I will keep the rotation here. Scale it up. Just have it in place like this. Then I can edit the pelvis. Again, editing this according to the concept. Um, so let's add his upper leg and lower leg here. So this is his upper leg. You want to rotate it like that. Let's split and mask first. So inflate it. Just inflate and put it in place here. Scale this down. Rotate it. Scale this in the y-axis. Maybe a small inflation. See this point here? I want to have it at the top like that. Oh, let's scale it down a little bit here. I can see the basically it's a bit his leg is taking this exact shape, so I won't edit this much. So this is basically it. Um, again, I forgot to add a primitive for his butt area here. Again, I don't want to work much on shaping my primitive. So I'll probably add a square subdivided cube for the IMM brush. Yeah, I'll definitely add this. So I wouldn't have to sculpt small thing like that. I'll basically add it in place and call it a day. Oh, I really want to add his hands. Add a new folder for his hand. And the arm. Not including his shoulder, of course. So let's add the in a new folder. Let's include his shoulders too. Let's add this in a new folder here. Arm. Let's hide his arm. Let's sculpt his yeah, like this. Let's add his lower leg now. Upper arm, so lower leg. Let unmask again. Again, let's scale it up. As you can see, it's a bit thin, but you know, won't be much of a problem. I can easily inflate this. See, just by using inflate, I get the shape I want. Get all my volumes right. I want to adjust the volumes a bit more. It's a bit huge. Again, the overall proportions for the character is basically it's a bit huge, as I said. So let's add his let's add the last piece, which is his feet. Mirror mode. Let's enable dynamic symmetry. Split and mask. Add his feet in place. Inflated. Again, he has a huge feet, but not this huge, of course. And I'll probably rotate it this way. Scale it up a little. Sorry if I'm not talking too much, guys, but yeah, really want to just test the IMM brush. So he's leaning forward. I really want to edit this. His leg is a bit huge again. So what I'm going to do now is just using the T-pose subtool again. T-pose mesh, sorry. Let's save first. IMM test 1. I can see I can edit a bit. Can edit the brush, the shapes a little bit more to make it more easier to work with. But yeah, let's press T-pose mesh. Let's inflate. Let's enable symmetry first. Inflate this area a little bit. I'll add inflation to the whole character because I feel he lacks a bit of bit volume. I think is a bit huge. Again, I'm here just adjusting the whole proportions for my character. Let's use move topological here to adjust the shape of the biceps. So I think this is going to be it. So let's press the subtool. Mirror mount, auto group, mirror mount. Let's save. This is the test one for the anatomy primitive. So I'll now I'll just merge these. Before that, let's say I make a variation here. Test 0 underscore 0. Test 0 underscore 1. Let's merge. Merge down. Mesh folder here too. Mesh folder. We have the merged mesh. Now let's press merge down again. Let's hide these two folders. I don't want them. But yeah, this is the character so far using the IM primitive, the ultimate IMM primitive brush I made. I'll show you another workflow I've been thinking of using the this add-on, this IMM brush. But yeah, let's call this a day. Let's name it perspective to show it in all his might. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. So much fun working with the new IMM primitive here, guys. So let's save merged. Merged. You know, I can keep edit these. But yeah, let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. As I really want to. This is 3 a.m. here in Egypt, so ايه يا ستيفن. طب اجرب بس فاهم، ومتابعك اليومين دول، لو لسه موجود يعني سامعني. انا بجرب اي ام برش، شوية بريمتيفز كده، يعني شوية لو بولي بريمتيفز عملتهم، فبجرب الماسلز هتشتغل ازاي. يعني بجرب الورك فلو دي عموما عشان ابقى اسرع، وعشان تبقى برودكت على جامرود. بفكر احط البراف بريمتيف براش دي على جامرود، ارت ستيشن وجامرود عموما يعني. فها شغال شوية البريمتيفز دي، بس عايز اظبط شوية توبولوجي في حاجات معينة فيهم. بس يعني اوفرول كده، يعني الدنيا شغالة. إيه بس بس دردش ما اكتر من كده، بس تفهم. الساعة 3. حبيبي يا ستيفن. يعني بحاول يعني ايه، بحاول اشتغل على يعني لو انت متابعني من فترة، على لو بولي على قد ما اقدر، وابقى كلين على قد ما اقدر. يعني الباشا ده يعني يعتبر خلاص كده. انا لو عملت تقريبا ميرج. عملت دايناميش هلاقي كل الماسلز ظاهرة عندي. خلينا نجرب كده دايناميش سريعة. يا رب ما يكراش مني بس. اه تو دنس. تاني تقريبا انا كنت عامل بروجيكشن. تقريبا كنت عامل بروجيكشن هنا في الدايناميك. لا مش عامل بروجيكشن. آه دايناميك على الريزولوشن دي. طبعا الفينجر ضايعة. بس كده ممكن اعمل بولش باي فيتشر. يعني اعمل بولش كده حاجات بسيطة وسموز واكمل بقى شغل عليه عادي براحتي. بس اوفر اول كويس. يعني نتيجة كويسة للبريماتيف. على طول ما مش من مش من دايناميك تلزم، ما تظلموش من السكيل بتاع زي برش عموما. السكيلينج زي برش زبالة. بص يعني اكتر حاجة عجباني لغاية دلوقتي في شوية البريماتيفز دول الدماغ. يعني تقريبا عرفت اظبط حاجة لو بولي اعرف اخد منها الانفورميشن بتاع الوش كلها بالبونز بقى بالماسلز، وفي نفس الوقت تبقى لو بولي. انا مبسوط بالدماغ وبالايد شوية. الرجل عايزة شغل. هنا دي واللي تحتها. أنا بفكر ادمجهم هما الاتنين في بريمتيف واحد. بس يعني هشوف هجرب. بس بس اسيبك بقى ايه. لا عادي بقول لهم كده على طول. خليهم يسمعوا عادي يا عم. هيطردوني يعني مش مهم هيخسروني. ماشي. بس تصبح على خير بقى. اشوفك اشوفك في لايف تاني. أبقى أجرب كذا مرة عموما، فأنا كنت بجرب بس النهاردة لقيت نفسي صاحي وحبيت أجرب بس الحاجة دي. بس آه، كده تمام كده. عايز أعمل إكسبورت. أنا أعمل إكسبورت من سبتور ماستر. أنا عايز أعمل إكسبورت بس في نفس الوقت آه، أنا عايز أحافظ على البولي جروب عشان بلندر. عايز أعمل ريندر البولي جروبس على بلندر بس يعني إيه. خليها مرة تانية. شكرا يا ستيفن. تصبح على خير. باي.